Welcome back, racing fans. It's the time of year that gets hearts pounding and spirits soaring. Yes, you guessed it. We're talking about the Kentucky Derby 2025. Get ready for the 151st running of the Run for the Roses, where 20 elite thoroughbreds will thunder down the track in search of glory at Churchill Downs. Stay tuned, because today we're diving into everything you need to know about this year's Derby. From the favorites and long shots to the best ways to bet and how to watch it all unfold. Let's saddle up. For those of you who might be new to this incredible spectacle, the Kentucky Derby is the first leg of the Triple Crown, a series of 3 prestigious horse races. This iconic race takes place every year on the first Saturday in May at Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky. The horses race a distance of 1.25 miles, but it's the energy, excitement, and history that really set this race apart. All right, let's talk about the horses that have everyone buzzing this year. The favorite heading into the 2025 Derby is Journalism, sitting at 3-1 odds. This bay colt has been a true standout, with a recent 3-win streak, including the prestigious San Felipe Stakes. But don't count out Sovereignty at 5-1. A horse that's been turning heads with consistent performances and impressive odds. And let's not forget Sandman, currently sitting at 6-1. Known for his ability to charge from behind, he could pull off an upset in the final stretch. Of course, the Kentucky Derby is known for surprises. Last year's race saw Mystic Dan at 18-1 odds pull off an epic win. This year, we have some potential long shots that could shake things up. Keep an eye on Final Gambit. His impressive Jeff Ruby Stakes win at 30-1 odds has him under the radar for many, but his performance could make him a sleeper pick. Another long shot to consider is Baeza, a horse that was a late addition to the field. Initially listed at 50-1 odds, his odds have quickly shortened to 20-1, making him a fascinating option for anyone looking to bet big on a surprise win. Now, let's talk about the fun part, betting. If you've never bet on the Kentucky Derby before, here's a quick rundown. The simplest bet is a win, where you pick a horse to win the race. But there are also place and show bets, where you pick horses to finish in first, second, or third, respectively. For those of you looking for bigger payouts, you can also try the exacta, picking the first 2 finishers in order, trifecta, the top 3 in order, and even the superfecta, the first 4 finishers in order. Trust me, these can pay off handsomely if you get it right. You might be wondering, should I go for the favorite or take a chance on a long shot? The key to betting on the Kentucky Derby is understanding that anything can happen in this race. The favorites don't always win. In fact, it's been quite a few years since the favorite came out on top. So, betting on a long shot could bring a hefty payout if the stars align. Look at Rich Strike in 2022, an 81-1 long shot that shocked everyone by winning. The unpredictability is what makes the Derby so thrilling. But always remember, bet responsibly and enjoy the spectacle, no matter who crosses the finish line first. So when is the big race? The Kentucky Derby 2025 will run on Saturday, May 3rd at 6:57 p.m. ET. The race will be broadcast live on NBC, with full coverage starting earlier in the day on USA Network from noon to 2:30 p.m. ET. If you can't make it to Churchill Downs, you can also stream the Derby on Peacock. Grab a mint julep, put on your best Derby attire, and enjoy the race from the comfort of your home. Now let's talk about the stakes. No pun intended. The winner of the Kentucky Derby 2025 will take home a cut of the $5 million purse, with $3.1 million going to the owner of the winning horse. And of course, there's the iconic garland of roses, a symbol of victory for every Derby champion. Of course, the Kentucky Derby isn't just about the horses. It's also about the fashion. Think big hats, colorful suits, and lots of flair. But, beyond the fancy clothes and mint juleps, the Derby is a celebration of history and tradition that goes back all the way to 1875. So, who do you think will win the 151st Kentucky Derby? Will journalism live up to the hype, or will a long shot like Final Gambit or Baeza pull off an upset? One thing's for sure, no matter who wins, the 2025 Kentucky Derby will be a race to remember. That's it for today's Kentucky Derby preview. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave your predictions in the comments below. Who's your pick for the winner? We'll see you at the track.